Hi, it's Lindsay and welcome to BB on Blast. It's finale night and I am joined by a familiar voice.
It's Gaz from Twitter at BB_superfan.
Oh God, you're always trying to whore yourself out on Twitter, honestly.
Hippodrome March 9th.
Oh, you want trouble?
By Christ, you'll get it. In spade loads.
Where do we start?
It stinks like a penguin's chuff.
This result does stink like a penguin's chuff. What is a penguin's chuff?
I don't actually know.
I think it's a vagina, but do email me if you think otherwise. The email address for this podcast, by the way, is bbonblastpod@gmail.com. I never say it, but that's what it is if you want to email.
Inundated will be.
Some people do email. Someone just commented on my blog. Jedward and Kim may not have won, but they're winning at life, and I like that. It was nice. It was better phrased than that, but I fucked it up.
It's a lovely sentiment.
Yeah,
you fucked it right up.
It was E who posted that on my blog, so thanks E. We all like a bit of E, don't we? Don't we, love E?
And we needed a bit of spiritual enlightenment following that terrible result.
It all started off quite well, though, didn't it?
Oh, it's going so well.
So we're going to talk about the result first because we've got to, and then we'll cover some other crap that happened in the week. I mean, good stuff that happened in the week. So, what did you think in general to the eviction outfits, the final outfits? Did you enjoy them?
I liked Emma's dressed by Tim Burton black and white look. I thought it was interesting.
Emma always dresses absolutely beautifully. I don't know if you've noticed.
She wants to stick to just black and white.
What about Bianca's pinhead Viking look?
Princess Leia tribute outfit. I quite like that, apart from the dodgy headpiece.
Her head looked weird.
Yeah.
So did they get makeovers or not? We don't really know, do we?
Judging by Nicola's hair, I don't think that. Or maybe Jedward did it for her. I don't know.
How could you focus on Nicola's hair when those boobs? They were absolutely ridiculous. That
so
was
unrealistic.
Deformed, if anything. And, no, they didn't say that. What did they say? Not attractive in any way. So what was the final? Oh, there was like some highlights packages, wasn't there? And then there was. Oh, they sat down to watch the house highlights together. And then they were all in the diary room together. That was quite nice. You never see all the housemates in the diary. Back in the day, they used to always pile into the diary room together.
Yeah, and they had a big enough chair to sit them all down.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Now it's just like a stool.
As the chairs got smaller, the quality has also got worse, hasn't it? It's true, though, isn't it?
Correlation here.
There is. So first out was Bonker from the strip club. Were you surprised or happy or?
I didn't think it was going to be her first, actually.
We thought it was going to be Coleen.
I thought Coleen.
Shows how little we know.
Yeah, and I did see all my predictions in a gold envelope, but I haven't tweeted them yet.
Well, they're shit.
Yeah, they are shit, actually.
Well, we just watched a little bit of bots, and Emma thought Callum was going to win. Yeah, fix, that's why. And Ryan thought Spidey, did he? And we wish. So then, yeah, anything you want to mention about Bianca's interview? I meant that seriously.
Well, there was a distinct lack of CJ Meeks. He wasn't there.
That's because she got booked to come in there single.
Yeah.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Big Brother obviously asks celebrities before they go in, are you single or ready to mingle?
Yeah. They probably wanted her to get off with Callum, I think.
Rekindle the Love Island spark.
I think so.
Actually, that did come up. Emma questioned her on that in the interview. That's the one thing that I took from the interview, is that Emma actually mentioned they had a history.
And then in the interview, Bianca said, "Oh, me and Jamie are both sick of talking about it." Ooh, tough shit. They're not going to be sick of talking about it when they're doing the fucking magazine deal next week,
sick about it now because you want to hold it in
for
the deal.
Yeah.
Storylining.
And was it Bianca or Emma said that she was going to go and enjoy the afterlife of Big Brother?
Yeah, Bianca said she was going to enjoy afterlife with Jamie in Dubai.
Is CJ Meeks going to offer?
We did also note that they're going to Dubai, and that's where Bianca and CJ Meeks used to holiday together, so that's a bit weird, isn't it?
All these offensive C-list celebrities holiday in Dubai, don't they? I don't think they care about the human rights laws over there whatsoever. So after Bianca, there's not really much else to say about her.
Sorry to listeners in Dubai.
Well, yeah, sorry to you, because you're not even allowed to kiss him. Do you even kiss, mate? Whatever. So next out, surprisingly, was Mean McLean.
McLean.
Nicole McLean.
McLean.
She's got a lot of different nicknames, actually. You little bitch. She was out.
Lovely girl.
Her fucking cleavage came out about 3 minutes before the rest of it did. And then there was about 5 minutes of interview where Emma was just going, you got lipstick on your teeth.
There was nothing in that interview. She didn't ask her about the baby comment.
No, of course.
What we wanted to know.
Nicola didn't even slut shame Bianca, which I was a bit disappointed about. Takes two to tango. Hasn't Emma just stopped grilling people on the final night? She's just like, it's all good.
Yeah, she's learned from that Makosi incident.
That wasn't Emma.
Davina, I know. But since then, they can't have a bad word said on the final.
Like, when Bear won, did she dig him out about his behaviour or not? I think she did a little bit.
I can't remember.
I think she did. I think she did tell him off a little bit.
Should I go for lobbing that glass?
When Helen Wood won, she definitely had a go at her.
Did she?
Yeah, definitely.
I was there, but I can't remember.
Pigeon-chested twat. So Nicola, yeah, whatever.
The mafia had fallen at that point. That was good, though, because we knew the mafia were all out.
Yes.
Apart from the satellites of the mafia.
Yeah, I suppose so. And then, Emma said to Nicola, you're similar to Kim.
Yeah, she weren't happy about that. I actually wanted Nicola to be top 3.
I did too.
As much as I don't like her, she's been the centre of most of the action.
She has provided a lot more entertainment than Coleen or James C did.
And she's only got one functioning eye.
And lots of catchphrases that Kim said about her. You're a little bit the same one. What did she say the other day? Little Miss Perfect. Was it sad? She's like Little Miss Innocent or something. It's good.
Bunny Mother, wasn't it? One of them. Mother Bunny.
Then, Nicola, whatever. I'm just rattling through the final because you just watched it. You don't really give 2 fucks about it, do you? Not you, just the listeners. Well, either.
Me, yeah. Well, same.
So next out was James Cosmo.
What? Everyone's favourite cardigan-wearing chain smoker?
Was that a shock to you? Did you think he could go further?
I've wanted James Cosmo out for ages, but I think that I did think he was going to go further than this. Well, no, because I'm referring to my predictions, but I did want top 3, Kim, Jedward, Nicola.
Same.
That would actually be about right. He would have come out just before the top 3, right?
That's true. And I thought he was actually quite funny in his interview. Said a few funny things.
You were lolling at him in his
interview.
I know,
but I was eating my takeaway and then I missed all the things that he said that were funny. But there were some things that he said that were funny. Can't think of any now.
Oh, actually, in my predictions, I said he was going to come second, so I don't even know what I predicted anymore. But it's not what I wanted.
And I liked it when he said he was just like watching the housemates through the window. It's like watching a cartoon. That was quite funny.
Like a silent movie.
Yeah, that was good.
You probably remember silent movies, so...
And then when Emma said, let's look at your best bits, he went, that'll be a very short reel. True.
Yeah, it was actually. I don't remember that chocolate thing being in the best bits, though.
That should have been.
What was his best bit?
That was funny. But we'll talk about that in a bit. But
I like that bit when he was talking about his planning permission.
That was on the live feed.
Go on.
But just before they evicted him, he looked like he was asleep. Do you think that's good procedure to sleep when you're waiting to be evicted?
No, don't. I think it's ill-advised.
Is that worse than eating an apple, or?
I don't think. I think it just shows that he probably doesn't know how the show works, and at that point the camera's on you, and there's a whole audience, not only outside the house but in the world watching you. He
did look very happy to be out, I must admit.
Big Brother should have told him off for sleeping in the day.
And I know what else Emma said. Yeah, true. She said, "Why did you do it?" And he said, for the money.
Oh yeah, he did say. I think he said there's financial reasons.
I wonder how much they paid. I'd love to know how much they paid him, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, how much does it take to tempt a James C into the house?
I can't imagine he gets paid much for his bit parts.
He doesn't know what the going rate is anyway. Like he doesn't even. Do you know what I mean? Like tabloid people, they know.
Yeah.
He doesn't know.
You don't know. He doesn't know anything.
Do you think he got paid more or less for Game of Thrones?
He was in Game of Thrones for a while, wasn't he?
I
don't fucking know. I don't.
Killed by his own people.
I don't do dragons. So then, at this point, I wrote, "Why does Coleen always get so far?" Little did I know.
Oh, God, yeah.
So it was basically when it was the 3 people left, Coleen, Kim and Jedward, you knew that whoever the result for the third was, that was going to be like game over or whatever. and then they announced that it was Kim.
We were like on the floor.
Because it would have been so good to have a Kim and Jedward final 2. It would have been so good. What
are you going to think of when you think of this series? Kimward Burn.
You're an adulterer.
Excuse me. Like all of those catchphrases.
Yeah,
like,
too many.
She is an icon of this series, and she's now, as far as I'm concerned, a Big Brother legend.
She is.
She's up there with like Vanessa Feltz.
That is, and that legend thing is like bandied around like so easy. Like everyone's like, oh, so and so's a queen, blah blah blah, and all this fucking shit.
Sorry, Pete Burns, McCrurick, Woodburn, like they're same level.
Those are the 3. I know, but people say it about people that it ain't. Do you know what I mean?
Like,
it's like,
oh, Jim Davidson.
No, like not Tiffany, because Tiffany was good, but like some people like that, they're like, oh, so and so's a queen. It's like, yeah, like Gemma Collins, queen. Like, no, I don't know. People say it's thrown around liberally, but with Kim,
yeah, people always use that queen term.
But with Kim, it's actually true, and I'd never ever say that, but it is actually true in Kim's case.
Glistening queen.
Yeah, that's true. That sounds weird. So then, do you think that it was the split vote that came into play here and that fucked Kim and Jedward over? Kimward, as I like to call them.
Well, until we see these voting figures, it's hard to know, isn't it?
Good luck with that.
Yeah. Channel 5 release those figures. I think they might actually, like, sometime in the distant future when we've all forgotten about it. But, yeah, actually, Team Jedward and Team Kim were very closely aligned, weren't they? So,
very.
Therefore, they were probably... There probably wasn't much in it between Kim and Jedward, and Coleen was able to float through that gap. I think you're right there.
It's got to be. It's got to be.
Definitely holds water.
But who is voting for Coleen? Who?
I don't know. But I tell you what, none of them can spell her name right. Because Coleen with 2 L's trended on Twitter all night.
That's like Callum with 2 L's.
I've done that.
And more of Callum later, unfortunately.
I don't know who is voting for Coleen, but...
If you listen to this podcast and you vote for Coleen, can you tweet me so I can shout at you? Thanks. Because Coleen said, oh, if people vote for Kim to win, I want to interview them afterwards. Well, fuck you, bitch. I want to interview your fucking people who voted for you to win.
Coleen, if you're listening, we'll come on Loose Women this week. We're available. No, I can't understand it, but, you know, she did get those top votes the other day, and it's probably that same brigade. I don't get it at all, and I don't want to know.
Can't just be her family members, can it?
I know that Irish people have big families, but it's not, the Nolan sisters ain't that big.
And Jedward are Irish too.
Yeah, and all of Colleen's family have died around her.
Oh, God.
Said Angie Best.
I'll go lower. So Kim's interview with Emma was it was iconic. I will use that word.
Queen.
Kim did slay it. And Kim went, don't start with me, to Emma. That was good. She started trying to argue with the crowd.
She was quite conscious of her own catchphrases that had been picked up on it, like all of a sudden. I don't know how.
That's because they watched those clips the other night, wasn't it? And Emma's like, oh, you know, how have you found it? And Kim's like, it was horrible being surrounded by the gang-handed mob. It's like, Jesus. But what I didn't like, I don't know what you think about this, I thought it was absolutely disgusting.
Know what you're going to say.
Yes, the fucking old housemates, used up old housemates that we didn't want anymore because they're shit, in the bot studio, not even stand outside in the rain like the rest of the plebs, idiot general public, goading Kim Woodburn, Spencer going, bleh, just like he did in Colleen's face at that time. Insulting Queen Kim. What is going on?
Well, for a start, why did Big Brother let the audio come through at one point?
Well, the audio is fucked all night, to be honest.
Audio levels, what's going on? Yeah, disrespectful, that.
Very disrespectful.
But she did give him the finger back, didn't she?
She did. Kim gives the finger. But Spencer was being particularly pathetic. Spencer and Hyde, they're like, oh, we're the real winners, blah, blah, blah. No, you're fucking not. You were boring as fuck this year. You didn't have one storyline between you. Go fuck off back with your crystals.
Yeah, I'm done with them too.
Yeah, I'm done with them now.
Like, if they said they're coming back again in the future, I'd be not interested. But what I did like was when Kim called Nicola out for saying that Heidi and Spencer had to get their dinner first.
Oh, yeah, because they got
OCD.
And Kim goes, oh, Nicola said, we don't argue in this house because we're all friends. She's like, I'm not friends with you.
I don't know these people.
Yeah, I want to argue.
They're acquaintances.
And then Kim said, she decided to be a cobby old crab. And we might have misheard that, I'm not sure. And then she said, if you come for one woman